Hello and welcome. It's Sunday. It's Sunday the 9th of June 2024 and this is my first vlog of the month. 243 years ago, in 1781, George Stephenson was born in Northumberland in the UK. He became an engineer and he developed the very first steam locomotive. Locomotion 1, as it became known, was the first steam train to carry passengers on a public rail line, the Stockton and Darlington Railway of 1825. 84 years ago today, in 1940, Winston Churchill met Charles de Gaulle of France for the first time. During the Second World War, they had a cordial relationship, but were somewhat wary of each other. And after the war, Winston Churchill wanted UK to be one of the first countries to be part of what would become the European Union. But Charles de Gaulle continued to veto Britain's application on the grounds that the UK would be a fractious partner. In other words, we'd be trouble. And this week, we've celebrated the 80th anniversary of the D-Day landings on the 6th of June 1944. It was astonishing and emotional seeing those who took part in the D-Day landings still here and paying respect to their friends that they lost. And I still say we should treat these veterans and all veterans with respect. Here in the UK, we got a general election in full swing, and all we are getting at the moment are false statements from all sides, and it's rather boring and above all embarrassing. As Winston Churchill may have said, we're being fed lies, damned lies and statistics. The government ministers and Rishi Sunak himself have made so many blunders, considering it's an election period we're in. And particularly, people are up in arms because Rishi didn't attend the full D-Day celebrations in France, choosing instead to leave early. It's a shame because it is an opportunity, as are all these type events, for world leaders to get together and show unity. Instead, we were represented by our former Prime Minister and now Foreign Secretary David Cameron. Although Rishi has apologised and said that it was a mistake, it's highlighted his lack of judgment. It was an opportunity to show this united front and this time of turmoil, and above all make amends for our tarnished reputation. Instead, it showed lack of honour. In a time when our country is in need of repair, we as a nation must pull together and turn things around. George Stephenson is a perfect example of the pioneering work that can take place in the UK. And Winston Churchill, who was by many people considered the man of the 20th century, showed steel and fortitude when others were ready to fly the white flag. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate being in frontline politics is very challenging, exhausting in fact, and I've always suggested that governments get tired and need to change every 7 to 10 years. And when I say change, I think it's the personnel, the amount of pressure and the work they're under. They just burn out very quickly and start making mistakes. To my friends in the UK, please don't judge all the politicians by the antics of some appalling behaviour in the last 10 to 14 years. There still begs the question, though, where are the Margaret Thatchers and the Dennis Healeys and the Joe Grimmons of yesteryear? And also, we mustn't forget the formidable Barbara Castle, Lady Astor and Betty Boothroyd. Where are these sterling, upright, polished politicians? Thank you for listening. If you've enjoyed my vlogs, please encourage others to subscribe and share. Until the next time, toodle pip.